Moving on, President Bola Tinubu inaugurated the two-day National Summit on Justice 2024 yesterday. Organized by the Federal Ministry of Justice in collaboration with the Nigerian Bar Association and the National Judicial Council, the summit aims to address critical challenges in the justice sector. Malik Iduru has more on this report.
Vice President Kashim Shettima, representing President Tinubu, highlighted a historic milestone during the 2024 two-day National Summit. The Supreme Court now boasts 21 justices for the first time in 20 years.
In our effort to support a just and rule-based society, my administration has made the funding of the judiciary and other justice sector institutions a top priority. This year, under the renewed HOPE budget, my administration doubled the funding for the judiciary by over 100% from the previous year. I think the President deserves a greater applause than this. It is also worth recalling that for the first time in many years, the Supreme Court of Nigeria now has a full complement of 21 justices, which is a constitutional requirement regarding the number of presiding justices. This will help improve the efficiency and working conditions of my Lord Justices of the Supreme Court of Nigeria.
Prince Lateef Fagbemi's the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, emphasized the summit's objective of tackling significant challenges within the justice system.
To highlight some of the key interventions proposed to be pursued in the revised National Policy on Justice 2024-2028. First, the policy seeks to promote and protect human rights and access to justice, which are essential features of a functional justice system. It proposes critical and sustainable interventions in the implementation of statutory provisions, encouraging protection of human rights and access to justice. The policy also seeks to improve mechanisms for fair and speedy dispensation of justice, detention and correctional services, restorative justice, alternative dispute resolution, ADR, developing Nigeria into an arbitration hub on the continent, commerce and economic activities, compliance with treaty obligations, synergy and cooperation across the justice sector, and independence of the judiciary.
Meanwhile, Chief Justice of Nigeria Justice Olukayode Ariwola expressed optimism that the summit would generate recommendations for sustainable judicial reform.
Access to justice remains a distant reality for far too many Nigerians, with barriers ranging from procedural complexities to socioeconomic disparities. The quest for justice should not be a privilege reserved for the few, but a right accessible to all, regardless of their circumstances. Therefore, it is incumbent upon us to embark on a journey of comprehensive reform to ensure that justice is not only dispensed, but also perceived to be dispensed fairly and impartially. Constitutional, statutory, and operational reforms are imperative if we are to reposition the justice sector for the 21st century.
The Attorney General of the Federation assured that the summit will tackle significant challenges facing Nigeria's justice sector and pave the way for much-needed reforms to ensure justice is accessible to all Nigerians.